Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I have a review for the movie If I Stay, which is an adaptation of the book If I Stay by Gail Forman, which I have read. So yeah, that's why I wanted to see it. Plus I love Chloe Grace Moretz. She's one of my favorite actresses. And yeah, so I'm going to tell you what I thought of the movie. Who am I? I feel like for this movie, you have to talk about it in two parts. One as an adaptation for fans of the book, and one as just a movie by itself, not compared to the book at all. Let's start with the adaptation side. As a book-to-movie adaptation, it was excellent. It followed the book perfectly, it brought everything to life just like the book, it ended just like the book. It was perfect. It was a perfect adaptation of the book. However, as a movie, a standalone film, not thinking of the book, as someone who maybe have not read the book, it's not that great of the film. It's not that great as a film. I actually went with a friend who did not read the book, and he kind of felt like it was just, okay, a little boring, which I can understand. If you haven't read the book, I don't think you really have an appreciation, I guess, of the story and how it's going to be, and you're probably not expecting it to be that way. If you've read the book, you already know how it's going to be. So for you, it was perfect. But if you haven't read the book and you're just seeing this as a movie, I wouldn't blame someone for saying that they got bored or they didn't like it very much, because it's not a very action-packed movie, and I think the trailers kind of portrayed it in a way that made it seem like it was going to be more than it was. They made it seem like it's just going to be very sad, which it was very sad, but they made it seem more than what it actually was, and I think that's part of the problem as well. Let me talk about the things that I liked about it, both, as a book adaptation and as a movie. First, the acting was phenomenal. Obviously, Chloe Grace Moretz, she's fantastic. Am I even saying her last name right? I don't know. I'm just gonna say Chloe from now on, because I know that's right. But, I love her. She's a fantastic actress. She did this so well, as usual, obviously. The people that played her parents were really good. Adam, whoever played, I don't know any of these people's names, I'm awful, but they were all really good. Perfect, like the characters, it was great. As I liked with the book, I really liked the sense of family that we get to see with this movie because of the flashbacks. We get to see her interacting with her parents. She actually likes her parents, which is kind of different for a young adult book and movie. And yeah, it was really good, It was good. All that stuff was good. It made me cry in the parts that the book made me cry. I wasn't, sobbing, but, I was holding back at some points. There's two specific scenes, and I won't say anything because spoilers, but, there's the one, oh my god, where Chloe's acting is freaking phenomenal. When you learn about that, and you're like, yeah. And then the scene with her grandfather, that killed me. That killed me. So for things I didn't like about the movie, and this is mainly as a movie, a standalone movie, not comparing it to the book, because as an adaptation, like I said, it's perfect. It just probably wasn't the right kind of book to turn into a film. But as a standalone movie, it was kind of boring, there wasn't much that happened. It was just kind of telling her life, telling her story with Adam and her parents. And yeah, it wasn't very exciting. I mean, the book wasn't very exciting either. That's just how it's told. But as a movie, I feel like they should have changed a few things. I understand they want to make it a great adaptation for the fans, because that's basically what this movie is for, fans of the book. But, it's just I think they should have changed some things as a movie aspect, if they wanted to make, a good movie, and, make it do well cinematically. But if they just wanted to make a great adaptation, then they completely passed. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they could do to make it better, but I don't know, maybe I don't know. It's hard without straying from the book so far. I don't know, it wasn't the best book to make into a movie, but as someone who has read the book and enjoyed the book, I give the book about 4 stars, I think. I would give the movie about 3.5 stars. Maybe just like straight up like, it wasn't a bad movie. It'd be like a C plus as like just a film, but as an adaptation, it's like a B plus because it was really good. It's hard to look at this movie when I have read the book, to look at it just from a movie standpoint. But yeah, it's kind of lacking if you haven't read the book. So if you haven't seen If I Stay yet and you're wondering if you should read the book before you see the movie, yes, you should definitely read the book before you see the movie, because I think you'll just enjoy it a lot more. I'm not saying that you won't enjoy it if you don't, because I'm sure, like, it's not an awful movie. I just think it gives viewers unrealistic expectations from the trailer, and people are going into it thinking it will be something that it is not. At the end, like, for those of you that have seen the movie or read the book, like, you know how it ends. And this girl in my theater literally yelled, "What?" And I'm just like, oh my god, please shut up. Like, stop. Alright guys, that is all I have for this review for If I Stay. Not sure if I ever went into detail on anything, but I wanted to try to keep this short and just an overall general feelings of the movie. Yeah. So I'll probably have a written review linked down below if you want to read that. Probably go into a bit more details. But yeah, that's what I think of If I Stay. I'd give it, like, overall, like, combining a movie standalone as well as, like, the book adaptation, it would be like a solid B, I think. I know some people are giving it harsh reviews, at least, you know, critics, but you know what? I'm the people's critic. I'm here for you, people. I'm sorry, that was weird. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Read it. Read the book. Read it. It'll make your experience so much better, I promise.